Hello, everybody. My name is Sean McGarry, and I'm a student here at Full Sail. And this is my report on the TED analysis. The one that I chose to watch was entitled "The 8 Billion iPod," $8 billion iPod, excuse me, and it was by Rob Reed. And this is a very interesting topic. Basically, what he talks about is how pirating of movies and music is just it's a staggering amount of money in the world. So it was very interesting in what he talked about how much loss in jobs and revenue to the economy. It's really I had no idea. He did an excellent job of storytelling. He kept the audience engaged because he kept it pretty short and sweet. And he did an excellent job of using the TED Commandments, and which I'll get to in a second. But his main vehicle for delivering his speech was he used graphs, he used charts, which were pretty funny. He used some uh, cool statistics, but he used them in a very comical way. He threw out some abstract things that were kind of funny about how that if you used pennies, it would go up to Mars, the amount of money lost if you started here, just those kind of things. So it was very interesting to see him use that and engage the audience in that way. I think that the biggest TED commandments were that he followed were the two biggest ones were "Thou shalt not read a script," and I believe it was "Thou shalt remember that comedy can be good." And he was very funny. The audience was laughing, out loud repeatedly throughout this. So I think his main goal and angle at this was definitely the comedy thing, which I can definitely relate to. And so I think that's the main thing of the TED commandments I would definitely like to talk about. And what will I do in my presentation, based on what I saw, is I think I'm going to try and keep mine very entertaining like he did. He wasn't very boring. He was he's pretty animated at this. He did a lot of like I said with the graphs. He used all kinds of humorous anecdotal things. So I think that I relate to those kind of things personally when I'm watching or listening to something. If it's too boring, it can put me right to sleep. So I remember things that are filled with little energetic and funny ideas, little anecdotal stories. So I think overall, that's what I'm going to use in my presentation. And again, basically what he was talking about in his presentation, just to reiterate, was how the economy, he was quoting numbers of like $84 billion lost just from movie revenues alone, from people pirating, from music. And the reason he got to the $8 billion iPod was because some scientist came up with the number of how many songs and how much per song would fit into that iPod. So it came up to like $8 billion. And again, very witty. For somebody like me that doesn't remember a lot of things, when I hear those kind of things, it really sticks to me. So I think I'm going to really try and incorporate that into my coming assignment and podcast, and we'll go from there. So thanks for checking this out, and I appreciate it. Take care.